Wrong. She's out here having sex with the world on the first date. Hell, some are even giving it up as soon as they meet a guy, but not you. No, you have to wait until she gets to know you. That is what pisses men off. The unfairness of it all. How dare you, female, to not give coitus to me. Give me what I am owed. I received this comment on my YT channel the other day, and I have decided that I want to talk about how ridiculous and ignorant and also insidious and pervasive this mentality is amongst men today. Imagine thinking that women should put out on the first date on one hand, and then on the other hand, telling women that they should not have body counts. Bruh. This is like when you are an infant and think the entire world and other people are nothing more than an extension of yourself. Narcissistic people are like this, FYI. This is Olympic caliber mental gymnastics. This is grade 1 mathematics.
2 + 2 is 4, -1, that's 3, quick maths.
You can't have both, genius. And it only gets worse because many of these same guys who complain about this constantly are also the ones complaining about taking women out to dinner on the first date because they think that all women are just hypergamous, gold-digging parasites who just want to use them for free meals.
The man is supposed to cater to you. I mean, you're courting me, so court me. Mm-hmm. That means wherever I want to go, you take me. Where I want, you buy me. That's courting.
Guys like this are career victims, unsuccessful, undesirable men who, based on the aforementioned information, want to take a woman for coffee and then expect her to sleep with him upon their first encounter, and she must also be under 25, no kids, and a virgin. The irony of this is the type of guys who think this way are rarely the type who will be able to get a woman to ever feel safe enough to be able to be intimate on a first date. At least not without the use of substance and manipulation to impair her judgment. Now, if you're still not able to pick up what I'm putting down, I want to share a video clip with you to further drive what I'm saying through your thicker than average skulls.
You don't go on coffee dates with a girl for a first date, because one of the reasons why we don't do that, or why it's bad, it's not that you have to have sex with us on the first date, but when you cut our balls off before the date even starts by saying coffee, because there's no chance we're gonna have sex. When I hear coffee, that's what I think the intention is. Like,
did you hear that? And this is just one of those podcast bros that so many of these chronically online dweebs praise as an alpha. He is literally saying he doesn't do coffee because if there's no possibility of him being able to sleep with her immediately, he literally takes that as an insult and wants nothing to do with it. Maybe coffee isn't so bad after all, ladies. Only men operating at the lowest levels of consciousness, intelligence, and ego will think that this is awesome, because such men are too depraved and lacking of critical thought to see past their own noses. A person with a collection of brain cells greater than 2 is able to think outside of themselves, which is something you're supposed to start to learn when you're like 3. And you're able to step back and consider other people's thoughts and experiences. For example, how about if a grown man was speaking like this about your daughter or your sister? How about considering what may be the best solution for women? Are you really suggesting that they should get intimate with every Tom, Dick, and Harry that takes them on a date? Would you give that advice to your sister or your daughter? Is that smart? Is that safe? Is that really what you are advocating for? Yes, some women do make ill-advised decisions and learn the hard way, and hopefully they figure it out the first time. But are you guys really going around expecting things of women that you wouldn't recommend to a woman? You slimy little hypocrites. There is a reason why these types of men are so abundant in comment sections of platforms like Fresh and Fit, because they are the sheep of society. These are the same dudes who pay good money from their mediocre incomes to send super chats to degrade the women that they could never have, and then go and subscribe to those same women's spicy links because that is the closest they will ever come to the touch of a woman.
It's
the motherfucking Eagle Double G.